This is Ian Walcott-Skinner. Glad I could grab you for a few seconds because I know there's a whole lot of stuff going on, Ian. I call him the fixer. But what is your substantive role? I mean, because I know you're playing many roles, but I mean, in terms of what you're really doing as a core thing here for CARIFESTA 15.
Yeah, I'm responsible for all the logistics.
Yeah.
That's transportation, making sure that from the time the delegates get here, that they're taken care of. We're actually using best practices. Mm-hmm. So we've taken best practice for everything from the Olympic Games. Mm-hmm. We're talking about almost 30 countries. So coordinating all of that, coordinating the movements of stuff coming into the port, airport, coordinating all of that, the logistics, the entire logistics for the festival.
You know, I think people they think something like this is easy, but we know there are many moving parts. I mean, like, for example, delegations may be coming in, maybe with big pieces of art, with sculpture. I mean, how is that moving? What kind of, what's the word, confidence? I just nipped into the room and people were asking questions and I just picked up on that one. I mean, that people can feel comfortable about the fact that they're having to get all this stuff in.
So every agency in Barbados is involved.
Yeah.
Customs, airport, plant, quarantine, all of us are working together to make sure that there's a smooth running of the festival. Okay. So as you said correctly, there are lots of moving parts. You can imagine persons in countries bringing in food, mm-hmm. lots of food stuff.
So you have plant quarantine.
Plant quarantine, yeah. Stuff as simple as costumes that may have feathers. So all of those things have to pass through, the regular protocols and procedures to make sure that they're allowed entry. So
the confidence we want to give anybody listening and viewing is that they ain't going to meet some kind of customs or immigration officer who's going to have some flack at the airport or at the port.
No, we won't have any hiccups. Barbados is accustomed to doing this. We've done World Cups. This is our third CARIFESTA. This is our third time at the rodeo. So we're accustomed to doing this.
Legacy is some of those very visible things, but legacy is also archiving. It is also institutional memory, so that we're not seeing, that happened in 2025, but we don't have a shot of it or we don't have something of it.
Yeah.
So how much of that is, from your perspective, do you see being built in, and are we doing enough, and should we be doing more?
Well, that's a fantastic question. I think we've paid special attention to legacy for this CARIFESTA. Again, we've learned from the past. A lot of the legacy from 1981 was intangible. A lot of it was documented, but not enough. We are documenting every single thing for this CARIFESTA. There are going to be lots of emails, but everything has a strategy document, a paper. So there's a transport strategy, there's a security strategy, there's a logistics strategy. All of that is documented. And then at the end of the festival, all that's going to be collated for posterity. We also have a coordinator who is responsible for monitoring and evaluation as we go through the festival. And then she will come in after and also do some evaluation to measure the economic impact of the festival. Okay. And then there are the intangibles I just talked about. That's kind of a little bit more difficult to measure. Yeah. A young person that's inspired. Yeah. You always have upgrades to your venues. New venues are being built. 3 venues are being built as we speak. So those are some of the tangible things. And then the connections that you will have, the relationships that you're going to build with artists from around the Caribbean is very exciting.
CARIFESTA.